Okay, time now is 1:42 um 1:42 p.m. on September 5th. Um okay. I had an amazing sleep, man. I slept from 4 a.m. to basically 1 p.m. I actually woke up at around 10:40-ish and then slept again and then woke up at around 11 something and then slept again and then woke up at around 1. But yeah, full night's sleep, rejuvenated. I don't know why, but I was so sleepy last night. I was so sleepy, and I was so unproductive yesterday, embarrassingly so. Um, I watched one episode of Mononoke, and then I watched another one. I tried to, and I kept falling asleep, and I had no idea what's going on the screen. And I hate that. I hate the fact that every time I try to watch this anime, I keep falling asleep because I'm always very tired and sleepy. I tried to edit my video essay a little bit. I opened the file, put an image, and then I left. The only thing I did yesterday was edit a college update video. I did nothing else. It's so unproductive. I didn't draw. I didn't really edit anything else. It was so unproductive. So maybe it's a good thing that I'm home all day today and I'm just gonna focus on my own shit and I don't need to go outside. So yeah, that's that. Um Also, I don't think I've talked about this, but I lost my white bowl. I had two bowls downstairs and I lost one of them. And of course I asked Mary about it and she has it. It's in her room. And I also saw her using my sponge. So my fork is still missing, and I don't expect myself to ever find it again. But yeah. um. And yeah, today home all day. I'm gonna just edit, write, read. You know the drill. At around 5:30 p.m., I have an interview, which hopefully I'm gonna nail. Hopefully I nail this interview. And then yeah, I need to go to Vinegar Syndrome email and tell them about my missing package. Hopefully they send me a replacement. It's been 4 business days already. Um yeah. And yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. Last night I also saw an Instagram post from HKSA at like 1 a.m. I saw the post. They said that they're gonna be in the involvement fair today from 11 to 1 p.m., which is fucking insane. First of all, it's hot as shit. Second of all, it's too early, so I'm like, fuck it, I'm not going. But I will go to the general meeting. I will go to the general meetings for both HKSA and TSA. Hopefully, they're not overlapping. Um, Justin T told me that it's happening on Wednesday night, so or I don't know, Wednesday something on Wednesday. Um, yeah, hopefully it leads somewhere. And yeah, I'm gonna have cereal for breakfast. I'm gonna have bacon, bell pepper, eggs, onions, bacon, bell pepper, eggs, onions, mushroom mix for lunch. Um, for dinner, it'll be chicken thighs, pasta, and lettuce for salad again. Um, and that's pretty much just it. No, come on. It's already so fucking cold. Okay, I'll deal with the AC later. So yeah, a heat wave is happening outside. But it doesn't have to be this cold on the inside, you know? It doesn't have to be. Um, and yeah, that's it for today. Tomorrow is definitely something to look forward to. So Yeah. Time now is 8:58 p.m. Yeah. I've done nothing today. Which is good because if I go outside, I would burn alive. So, yeah, had a great sleep. I just watched 3 episodes of anime, filmed a movie review, and it's been kind of chill. I emailed Vinegar Syndrome about my missing package again. Hopefully they come back to me either tonight or tomorrow. Right before emailing them, I was like, fuck it, I'll go out there and check one more time. So I found my order confirmation email and it actually told me which address it's sent to, which is very helpful. Here. Thank God. But I went downstairs, I checked the old mailbox. I checked the neighbor building mailbox. I checked our mailbox. I checked the ground. Nothing. Nada. So hopefully Vinegar Syndrome would send me a replacement. And if so, maybe I'll direct it to the USPS office. Because this is not it. Yeah, so, but anyways, I still have a little hope that it's inside the neighboring building mailbox. So I wrote 2 memos saying, hey, there's a package for me, Enoch Lai, please leave it on the ground. And Minji, the Korean woman, was cooking. And she saw me writing stuff on a memo, and she's like, oh, she's reading on it, and she's like, what's and no, she's reading it, and I was explaining what's going on. Also, the Chinese guy spoke to him, and apparently he's from Henan province. And I told him I'm from Hong Kong, and he's like, oh. So yeah, this is actually fantastic. Usually in my old place, if I ever do a home all day, I usually have 0 interactions with anyone. But in this place, maybe, obviously it's because there are more people who live in this place, but I interact with people more, so that's good. And then there's the interview with ITA, American Language Institute, so ALI, ITA, USC, American Language Institute for international teaching assistants, and USC as an undergrad something consultant. And the interview went really well. This Asian American guy interviewed me, and it went really well. I tried to be interactive and not just like he asked a question and I answer it. I tried to like be a little interactive, and I think he's also trying to be a little interactive. Like, oh, elaborate on that. Like, ooh, that's interesting. That's a good response. He asked me things like, if I have any experience in being held accountable while not being supervised. And then I actually gave a real good answer. I talked about how I filmed a concert for my mom's company over summer and how I wasn't supervised. And then he asked me, in what ways will you help the ITAs? 3 things. Learn how to teach. Language skills and learning about American culture. And I was like, hey, I tutored English for a while. I will ask them to teach me and see if I can learn. And then also, for the whole culture thing and language thing through film, music, and YouTube. And I told the interviewer, like, I used to watch Breaking Bad and I would write down words that I don't understand. And what else did he ask me? He asked me he asked me if I'm comfortable. That's the first question. He asked me if I'm comfortable talking to people who are not the same majors that I am in, and I'm like, yeah, totally. I like, in this answer I had to like bend a little, but I'm like, I'm interested in film, but as a filmmaker, I'm curious about everything else. So I definitely can talk to people who are not like me, find common interests. He asked me if an ITA is unmotivated, like, and not showing up to meetings, like, how will you convince them to come to meetings? And I was like, oh, the most important thing is that we build a trust and we're friends. Then it wouldn't feel tedious for the ITA to meet me every week for 2 hours. So at the end, I asked. So again, he's like, "Oh, will you be able to make it to our orientation?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." Which is, I believe, September 18th. I forgot the exact date, but um, at the very end of the interview, I asked, "So I don't have a social security number yet. Do you think I can get it in time? Because if not, then I guess I'll try to get this job in spring. But hiring is not that much of a thing in spring, and then I can try next year, but next year I'm a senior, so what's the fucking point? They won't hire seniors. So like this is like my only chance." And he's like, "Okay, 1 second." So I waited for a bit, and then he came back and he said, "Oh, I asked someone and they said that um after we give you the decision and you get hired, there is enough time for you to get the letter of employment." So I'm like, great. So yeah, so hopefully I get this job and if I get this job, I'll stick to this job. I won't. The guy said that sometimes people quit. So he asked me how busy I am because sometimes workers they quit halfway through semester because they're too busy with schoolwork and clubs. And I'm like, oh, I'm free all the time. I have classes, but like they're mostly Mondays and Wednesdays, and I do club stuff, but I'm not that involved. So yeah, so we'll see. Hopefully, I get the job. Um, yeah, but then again, let's not be too optimistic. Last time I was optimistic with the museum tour guide, I didn't get the job. Last time with the editing, I didn't get the job. So I don't know. I'm trying my best here. But if I do, that's great. If I do 4 hours a week, 1 hour, $17. That is 40 plus 28. That's $68 per week. 68. That's like 3 criterions and a bit more. You know? 68. How many meals is that? I can do 4 meals with $68. 4 meals. 5 meals maybe. Okay, if I go outside and eat, maybe 4 meals. If I cook at home, it's like 5, 6 meals. That's insane. That covers my food money a lot. So yeah, 4 hours a week is not a lot, but at least covers some of my life stuff. So yeah, I want to make money. I want to gain stuff. The thing is, if I work outside illegally, I can't really put it on my portfolio without raising suspicion. So this is great. This works. So please hire me. Please. Um, what else? Um, okay. Yeah, so I'm excited for tomorrow, going to gym with Glenn and then hanging out with Justin and Cliff. Um, and then Saturday, home all day. I'll be eating very good that day. I'll be eating very good, trust me. Sunday, so suddenly there's a bunch of events in USC. On Wednesday, there's a career fair, which is different from the job fair. No, it's a career carnival, not the career fair. The career carnival, where they offered free burgers and everything, but I didn't know until the day of. And apparently this Sunday, SCA is organizing some kind of cultural event thing where Latino Film Club, Black Film Club, and Asian Film Club, aka ABCA, will hold info sessions and give out free food. So, and then on Monday, there's another SCA thing where around 3 p.m. onwards, they're giving out free boba. So, I don't know what's going on. They keep organizing events. HKSA, according to Justin T, will have a general meeting next Wednesday. So TSA and APCA's first general meeting will also be coming up very soon. And I kind of want to be there. Again, it's kind of awkward because it's like I want to be friends with the people at APCA, and right now I'm at the very awkward point where am I friends with them? I'm not complete strangers yet. I'm not close friends yet. So if I show up to one of these meetings, it's like, okay, you're kind of a creep. Why are you here? Or maybe they won't think that. It's just me who's thinking that. But I don't know. It's just kind of, I don't know. But, yeah. That's it. That's all. I also want to finish writing the Virgin Treatment tonight. I'm probably gonna have dinner now. Or I'm gonna watch a couple more anime episodes before that. Actually, I'll do the laundry now. It's already there, but I'll continue and then watch more anime and then I'll have dinner. Sounds like a plan. Yeah. Oh my god, it's so cold. Time now is 11:42 a.m. in the morning on September 6th. One day until my birthday. Actually, technically 2 hours later, I will turn 22. Yeah, so that's that. I slept from 5:20 a.m. till 11:45. Or 11:40. Yeah. Fuck. I didn't plan to sleep so late. And yesterday was so unproductive. I don't know why. It's not like I spent hours doing nothing. I already tried my best. I filmed an album review. I filmed an album review. I spent some time editing the album review. I don't know. I plan to watch 5 episodes of anime plus a film. I ended up only watching 3 episodes of anime. I didn't draw. I didn't. Yeah. I did look at the interviews for my Film 33 documentary, and I also did spend a lot of time writing the treatment for the film The Virgin, and I ended up sending the treatment to Justin at like 2 a.m. and Justin came back to me like he immediately read it and like told me his thoughts and stuff. I kind of like it actually. I thought that the Virgin version 3 is like much more interesting and emotional than the first version of the script. But yeah, overall it was still very unproductive. I don't fucking know why. I don't know why at all. So good thing is tomorrow my birthday, I'm not gonna go outside, and then on Sunday I don't think I'll be leaving my place too much either. I might go to a little APCA info session thing though. So there's that. And there's boba on Monday. Let's not forget. But yeah, definitely need to sleep earlier again. Last night was an anomaly. Tonight I'm going to bed earlier than 4. Actually, I can't guarantee that because I'll be hanging out with Justin and Cliff until very late tonight, I feel like. Also, I emailed Vinegar Syndrome, and it appears that they can resend a package, which is beautiful. That's great. Great news. That's the thing, man. The thing is, like, their sales are getting slower and slower. When they release a package and it's a limited edition, like 2,000 copies, it started very fast. Like, people are buying it very fast, but as time goes on, it gets slower and slower. So they still have like 700 and something copies of the Blu-ray with no one to buy it. So they gotta send it away somehow. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to go to the gym later. Maybe around 2 p.m. And then I'm gonna try to like watch a film or like something before that. And then hanging out with Justin and Cliff at night. Yep. All right. Shit. So before I left my bed and went to brush my teeth, I saw an email notification from American Language Institute, ITA program, and I'm like, oh shit. Are they gonna tell me I'm fired? Are they gonna tell me they're rejecting me? So I swiped open the email, in the notifications bar. I swiped open it, and the first word I see is congratulations! ! Holy shit. Holy fuck. No fucking way. I just got a job. I just got a fucking job. Oh. No way. I was expecting myself to like not get any jobs even this semester. I was having the lowest of the lowest expectations. I keep hearing stories about people applying to 100, 200 jobs and not getting any, especially international students, I just got the job. This is fucking insane. This is absolutely insane. I fought for this. I fought really hard. I tried really hard. And now I got a job. I gotta celebrate. This is a great birthday gift. This is a great fucking birthday gift. Like, wow. I mean, shit. I can't wait to tell everyone about this. So, yeah, I guess I don't need that architecture woman anymore. I'm gonna tell her I'm gonna turn her down. I'm gonna tell her I'm back in LA, but eventually I'll tell her, hey, I can't do this. So, yeah, woo! Yeah! 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 Second semester, baby. Second semester. 2 weeks. I'm 2 weeks into the second semester, and I'm already... Oh, that was... Yeah. Okay, calm down. 2 weeks into the second semester of USC, and I'm already getting close to the higher ups at APCA. I'm getting a job. Like, the train doesn't stop. The train is not stopping. The train is not stopping, guys. Holy shit. $40 fucking degrees Celsius. 40 fucking degrees. Also, it's 2:23 p.m. right now, so I'm 22 years old, bitches. 22. Ah. Ah. Holy shit. Oh, there we go. Traffic lights are on again. Holy shit. Okay, fuck me. Right. Okay, right now it's 5:10 p.m. I'm back at my place, as you can see. And yeah, so oh my god, I'm so tired and I'm so hot. So first of all, this morning was fucking amazing. Not only is Vinegar Syndrome sounds like they're gonna resend me the Blu-ray, but also I got a job, which is historic. True, I have had jobs in the past, but none of them are real. They're either not real or they're illegal. So this is my first actual job, I feel like. And yeah, it's a campus job, but still. So this is great. This is fantastic. Can't wait to do it. And yeah, I had Nijia bun, red bean bun, and then I had cup noodle, spam luncheon meat kimchi, and gailan for lunch. Pretty nice. And then boom, I'm going out to the gym, and this is when I started to see news that there's a heat wave right now. I mean, I know since a couple days ago that there's going to be a heat wave, but I didn't know that it was going to be this bad. According to the weather report, according to the weather forecast, the temperature is supposed to go up to maybe 38 max. When I left my apartment, when I opened the door, I could already feel a strong gush of heat. Like the air is scorching. It's like I'm being hugged by something. I'm being hugged by air. And the air is on fire. So I'm being hugged by fire. I checked my phone. It's 42 degrees. Holy shit. I've never been in such a hot place in my entire life. I think the hottest I've ever experienced was Singapore in the summer, which was like 35 or 36. This is next fucking level. And so I got my umbrella, I got my sunglasses, I got a water bottle, and I'm ready to go. So I walked to the bus stop, and I was scared I would be late for the bus. But it turns out it's not me who's late. It's the bus that's late. Bus number 38, worst fucking bus ever. Went to the bus stop, and I waited and waited and waited and waited and waited. And in the transit app, it says the bus is coming in 1 minute. The bus is coming in 0 minutes. The bus is coming in -1 minute. The bus is coming in -2 minutes. -2. So the bus probably broke down. Or I don't know, the bus driver had a heat stroke, the bus melted, I don't know. So I was already sweating, and the thing is, like, when you're sweating because it's really hot, instead of okay, Rachel's DMing me. When the bus is real, when you sweat because it's really hot instead of sweating because you work out or do exercises, it's invisible sweat. So you don't even notice, you don't even feel yourself sweating. I feel like there's a water droplet, and then I'm like, oh shit, I'm sweating. And then I look down, my entire chest and my back is already all wet. So, okay. Yeah, it was really, really tough. I drank water. My water bottle is like, I had half a water bottle when I left my apartment. By the time I was at the bus stop, it was already like 1/4 left. So, so I'm like, okay, what the fuck do I do now? Glenn DM'd me and he's like, are you gonna Uber here? And I'm like, I don't know, maybe I should, because the bus is not showing up. And then I'm like, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna go back home because there's AC here. And then wait for the bus. Wait for the next bus and then come. But by then I'll arrive to the gym at 3. And Glenn needs to leave at 4. So I'll only have 1 hour at the gym. But I'm like, fine, better than nothing. And then I thought, you know what? Nah, I can walk. Originally, I'm like, I can't fucking walk. It's like melting out there. It's burning out there. But then, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just walk. It's not that bad. I can survive. So I started walking, and it was so terrible. It was so terrible. Like, I was already holding an umbrella, and my face is covered, but like my legs and my arm, whenever they're exposed to sunlight, it actually burns. So I'm like, you know what, fuck it. So I waited at the shade and I'm like, never mind, I'll wait for the bus. If I walk there, it's 20 minutes of pure sunlight. If I wait for the bus, it's probably around the same time anyways. But the thing is, the bus is not coming. It says like 17 minutes away, 16 minutes away, but it's very slow. And I thought, if I wait for the bus, I'll just wait forever. And also, the traffic lights, they were out of power. I was about to cross a road and I tried to see if it's red or white, and I'm like, wait, I can't see the color. Maybe it's too bright outside and the traffic light isn't bright enough for me to see. But no, there's no traffic light. The traffic lights are, there's no power. So it was a crossroad, and the cars, they literally, and LA, if it's Japan, the cars would just not go at all. But it's America, and they start zooming around, and they almost crashed into each other, and people are swearing. It's like dystopia. It's like apocalypse. It's fucking crazy. Los Angeles is cursed. So I'm like, okay, fuck it. I guess I'll just walk. It's fine. I'm halfway through the walk anyway, so I just walked step by step, and there's like nobody. There's barely anyone on the streets. But I walked, and finally I arrived. I arrived at the gym. I was dying. Most of the lockers were already locked up because it's new semester, lots of locks. But at last I found an empty locker. Not empty. There's one bag inside, but it's already open. I'm like, might as well. Let's share. And I met Glenn. It took me a while to find him, and yeah, 70% of the gym session today is just talking to Glenn, catching up, because it's like the first time we're officially meeting after the summer anyways. And lots to catch up. I told him I got a job. I told him I made a short film. I told him the Objects and Mirrors is done editing. And he's like, wow, congratulations. Apparently Glenn got a job very early on at USC, but he declined the offer, not knowing that getting a job is so important here. And then yeah, Glenn wants to go to the football game tomorrow, which is fucking insane. Because there was a heat wave, and I'm not interested in football. But for the culture, sure. But apparently in November, there's like a USC versus UCLA football game. That one might be worth going. And yeah. What else? after we did the gym, I wanted to do certain contraptions, but we didn't do those anyways because everyone else is doing those. So yeah, but we still did some stuff. I did push thing, and then I did another pull thing from the top. And then that's it. And then we left at around 4, and then I waited like 10 minutes for a bus. The bus showed up, great, walked back home. So the thing is, there's no AC now. Why? There's a power outage here. So, yeah. Now that's not even the worst thing. There's no water. The thing is, like, the water filter, now there's water. But when I came back, the water filter in my cup, no water. So obviously I'm going to go to the fridge and I'm going to get the water from the fridge. It's not working because that relies on electricity. So while the tap water, the bathroom, the toilet, there is water, the fridge water machine is not working. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll just drink tap water. So this is literally tap water. But thank God I have a water filter. So it's better than tap water, hopefully. And I got ice in the freezer, so that works out. Now, I took a shower, and surprisingly, the hot water is not working as well because the hot water relies on electricity, I guess. So I just took a cold shower, and cold shower in the middle of the summer is great, but cold shower in the winter, death. So this isn't the worst thing in the world, and also no lights. No lights are working, so obviously, I had to open the door to let the natural light in. But yeah, thank God I'm not planning to cook or anything tonight because that would pose a bit of a problem. I'm going to finish watching In the Heat of the Sun. Ironic, I'm watching a movie called In the Heat of the Sun, and I'm gonna call my mom. Afterwards, I'll go to Cliff's place. That's the plan. Finally, I don't know if the APCA leadership e-board roles are filled because I'm a junior and usually seniors don't do e-board stuff. So I don't know. Maybe I should try it out this semester. I don't know. Maybe I want to be writing team head or something. Like that would be crazy. But even if I can't, at least I'm gonna try to join the writers' room. Do something substantial with APCA. Because I like writing, and I think I can contribute stuff. So, yeah, that's it. Yes, this is historical. This is my birthday meal, part 1. I'm having another huge dinner tomorrow night anyways, but this is part 1.
You're gonna keep seeing that. You're gonna keep seeing that in my future scripts. Don't worry. I'll make a shout. It's kind of fun when I was running. I was like, it just made me laugh. Okay, I have to show you this.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Whoa.
And I got like a turquoise one.
And I don't know what to talk to the
Okay. Oh, it's sweet.
Dude, that's so funny. Gonna wait till it's first.
Holy shit, my eyes are burning. What the fuck? Whoa, hold on. Okay, whoa. Okay, so it's like 5 a.m. in the morning right now. My eyes are burning. It's very hot. What the fuck is wrong with my eyes? Jesus Christ. Okay. So I'm high. Apparently. But my high is over. I actually feel sober right now. I'm just experiencing biological effects. What the fuck? So right now it's my birthday, September 7th, 5 a.m. in the morning, on 2024. About 1.5 months ago, December 2022, I tried weed for the first time, and it was a 5 milligram edible. Nothing happened to me. And I was sorely disappointed. I had some biological effects, like my joints feel more relaxed, and I had a little tingling feeling. But overall, it wasn't that affecting. It wasn't the crazy, psychotic, tripping shit that you see in movies. The second time I've ever tried weed, I think it was earlier this year. I hit a blunt like once, and of course nothing happened to me. But just now, like 6 hours ago ish, at my friend Cliff's apartment, I thought, okay, I'm turning 22, might as well go all in. So me and like 4 other people, 5, maybe 7 other people, I don't know, a bunch of other people, we just sat around, smoked weed, and talked. And it's all kinds, like one of my friends brought a bong, and it took a couple hits, but I was like taking it really slow because I'm scared I would pass out. And then there's somebody came and brought a weed pen, and like I snorted it, and then the other friend was like, no, you gotta inhale it, hold it in. This is too weak. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And then there's the blunt, so I smoked it. There were 3 blunts. Like we smoked 3 blunts, and they all tasted different. The first one was terrible. It was bitter, and it had this very weird aftertaste. It was bitter, very bitter. The second one was kind of sour. The third one was actually a little sweet, and apparently the third one is like the good one, you know. Anyways, my experience is that I don't know if I'm high or tired, because at around 12 midnight, 1 a.m., as per usual, people get tired because it's late at night. And I was sitting on the couch, and I was relaxed, and I'm not moving, and I'm saying things, I'm talking. And I don't know if that's high or that's tired. And other people around me are like, oh, you're high. You're definitely high right now. You look baked. You look baked as fuck. But honestly, if I'm sober and it's like 1 a.m., I'd probably act the same. And my other friends are like, oh, I feel like I'm losing my sense of self, and like I can feel myself swirling when I close my eyes, and I'm like, I don't feel that way, But biologically, I definitely felt something. I felt my joints relax, so that's definitely a symptom. My joints feel relaxed. I feel a little dizzy, just a wee bit lightheaded. And my left eye actually started twitching, like my muscle, my eyelid, and holy shit, my eyes now, all red. But it wasn't that red an hour ago. I think it's like an after effect or something. But yeah, so I do think I got high, but it was a very low high. I think at the end of the day, me genetically, I think I am less prone, less susceptible. That, or maybe it's because it's the third time I've tried weed, and the first time I got high, so I need to try it more times for it to really take effect on me. But either way, I think the ultimate conclusion is that weed is kind of overrated for me, because I don't get much out of it. Also, with or without weed, I'm already crazy. Like, my overthinking, my neurotic personality, my writing is already very all over the place and unhinged. Like, I don't need weed to be able to create insane art. If I'm fully sober, I can still write and think of crazy things. But yeah, what the fuck happened to my eyes, man? Holy shit. Okay, time now is 5:12 a.m. Yeah, I came back home and took a shower. I'm not going to talk too much because I need to sleep. Just want to say that I eventually arrived at Cliff's apartment, l'appartement du Cliff, at 8:30 p.m. Holy shit. The trains, man, the metro, they were getting delayed because of the heat wave. And are my eyes still red? My eyes are still red. Fuck, okay. And my hair. So the trains are getting delayed, but I hopped onto one and I walked to Cliff's place, and it was nice. And at first I thought it's just very chill. I thought it would just be me, Justin, Cliff, and Austin. And it would be a nice, personal little meeting. And I was hungry, so we all ordered. Me and Cliff ordered food. I ordered a pork cutlet rice, pork cutlet curry rice with salad. So that's great. It comes with salad, vegetables, love it. And Cliff made some Thai iced tea, which is so good. If you told me it came from a restaurant, I would believe you. It's restaurant quality. And then Ken suddenly showed up, and Ken brought another dude, a black guy called Mahi. And this black guy and Austin started smoking weed outside and chatting. So it's just me, Justin, and Cliff. And at this point, it was amazing because, oh, and Ken. At this point, it was amazing because I got to like have a little Asian circle, a film circle, and we just get to talk. I and Justin, because I sent Justin my virgin treatment, and Justin was like, "Holy shit, it's so messed up." And I was like, yeah, I didn't want other people to read it because I thought I would lose friends. And Ken was interested. A little bit later, I finally asked Ken, like, what's the thing you were gonna tell me? Back in, September last year. Ken was, it wasn't anything special. I thought he would talk to me about some childhood trauma, like he got abused or something, but no, he talked about how he fucked some bitch. That's what he said. He watched Old Boy at Landmark Newark, the restored version of Old Boy, and there's this very attractive Asian girl sitting next to him, and after the film, he just looked at the girl and went, "Can I ask you a question? I was watching the film, but I kept getting distracted because you're so beautiful. Can I get your number?" And she's like, "Oh, that's so cute, sure." And then, apparently the girl is about to leave LA. So Ken asked her out, and they went onto a date. They wanted to go to the beach, but there was a hurricane, and it was raining, so Ken asked the girl to come to his place, and he's gonna cook something for her. So after dinner, I believe, Ken wanted to play the film Eraserhead for her. But before that, Ken said, "Hey, just so you know, we're gonna watch the film, but it's gonna be tough because I'll be distracted because I really want to kiss you." And then so they start making out, and they fucked. And Ken said it was the best sex he's ever had in his life. And it was raining outside, and there were raindrops, and the film Eraserhead was playing. And I just thought to myself, holy shit. When I wrote The Virgin, one of the scenes is almost exactly the same. In The Virgin, there's a scene where the main character and the main character's friend were talking, and the main character's friend tells the main character about the time he met up with a blonde girl, and she gave him a blowjob, and the main character got very embarrassed. And it's so crazy that I write stories and the stories happen to me. It just goes to show that I live in my own world, and my stories are a product of my world simply because these things actually happen to me. Like, Wes Anderson lives in a Wes Anderson world, and only Wes Anderson events happen to Wes Anderson. And Tarantino events happen to Tarantino, you know? Like, I am destined to write this way because I'm destined to have things happen to me like this. So I'm like, okay, sure, cool. And Ken also talked about how, because I talked to Ken about anime, and Ken suddenly talked about how, oh, do you think in the future you would date an anime girl? And I'm like, what does that mean? And he's like, oh, would you date like a girl who's really into anime and obscure anime? And I'm like, sure, maybe, I don't know. Ken is like, stay away. As a veteran, I warn you, stay away, because those girls, they're pretty, they're hot, and they give you the best fuck of your life. But they're liars and they're manipulative. That's coming from experience. I've dated all kinds of women like that, and I'm like, okay, thanks for telling me. So, yeah. So, after that, I thought, fuck it, I'm gonna tell Ken that I love Leslie. So, that's fucking insane because I never wanted people to know. But, like, it's been a whole ass year, and it doesn't really matter anymore because Leslie's not real to me anymore. She's just a fucking character. So I told Ken, like, hey, Leslie, have I told you I like someone from the college? And he's like, yeah, you alluded to it. And I was like, it's Leslie. And he's like, oh, I'm surprised. So it turns out nobody really knew, which is crazy. I thought it would be like a rumor and it would spread, but no. So I told Ken about it, and I actually got really into it. Like, I started telling the story, like, how it started back in March, and then we watched Seven Samurai together, and then how Leslie asked me for help for her Film 32 Breathless project, and Ken knows what I'm talking about. And I talked about ends and means, I talked about the emerald necklace, I talked about this, I talked about that. I almost finished the story. I told Ken about the confession, and the Under the Purple Sky, you know. And it was a really good thing, and I just spilled it all out, and Ken was actually really interested for some reason. I don't know if he's pretending or not, but oh my god. Yeah, so it's kind of crazy. Holy shit, it's 5:20. But yeah, also very sad, very crazy and very sad. I'm 22 and I still haven't had a girlfriend, nor have I ever had sex. But I told Ken that I think I'm on the Arrow A spectrum, and he's like, wow, that's crazy. And in my head, I'm like, really? You think that's crazy? That's not that ridiculous of a thing to say. But yeah, I do think I'm on the Arrow A spectrum. Like, it's so ridiculous the fact that I've lived 22 years and I've only been in love with 2 girls. I hope that changes this semester, but I can't rush feelings. I can't force myself to fall in love with someone. It comes naturally, you know? There's a difference between wanting to love and actually loving someone. Like, right now, it's just, I like the idea of loving someone. I don't love someone. And Ken was like, oh, that's interesting. I didn't know it works that way. Because, like, for Ken, it's just like, well, this chick is hot. I want to fuck her. Let's do it. For me, it's like, different. Anyways, food's here. I ate it up, and yeah, Ken leaves, and then Justin brought a bong, so I took a couple hits, and then Justin asked a bunch of people to come. So Luis, Cass, and the other Justin from Singapore came. They just finished a set. They came and we all sat together and we all smoked weed. And then Justin brought Aaron, the Indonesian, and Po, the Taiwanese, whom I met once. I think last year, spring break, Po drove Mercedes-Benz, and me and Justin and a couple other people were trapped inside, and like it was so crazy. It was a scary experience because we thought he's gonna kidnap us. That's Po, but turns out he's like a nice guy. We all shared weed pen, and we all shared blunts, and we shared a total of 3 blunts, so I kept smoking. My smokes were very weak, but that's because I didn't want to pass out. But I think I did get high, but it wasn't that high of a high. Yeah, we played Among Us. I've never played Among Us in my entire life. It's my first time playing it. For some reason, I feel like in some distant memory I have played it, but then at the same time I know for a fact that I haven't played it. So I lost all the games. The first round of my entire life, and I'm an imposter, and me and Austin are the imposters. And I don't want to kill people, I want him to kill first. And then turns out he already killed 2 people, and I don't even realize it. I guess I'm just unfamiliar with the map, but I don't see dead bodies, I don't see other crewmates. And then somehow I got voted out first because I was suspicious. And then Austin got voted out, and I lost. And then I became crewmate, and Cliff was the imposter, and I was the first person to get killed. I didn't predict that Cliff would be the imposter. And then the third game, Cliff was also the imposter, and I was like the second person to get killed. And then, but Cliff won both games. He's really good at it. And the third game, I was in the imposter, and I was like, my heart was racing. I was actually really nervous. For some reason, Luis always thinks that I'm the imposter, even when Cliff was. And Luis is like, oh, it's Enoch, it's Enoch. So I'm like, oh, it's not. And I came up with a really good alibi. And then, I actually killed 2 people, which is crazy. I've never done that. I was scared. And the thing is, like, when I killed them, I got to get away. But after I get away from the dead body, I cannot find a single other crewmate. They all disappeared. So I came up with a good alibi, but nobody saw me. So, but they all saw each other. So they're like, oh, it's definitely Enoch. So they vote me out, and I'm dead again. So I lost again. And then all the other times I've been crewmate, wait, I think that's it. I think I was crewmate one more time, and then it was Justin, the Singaporean guy, and he won. So I lost all 5 rounds. So that's fucking great. So, it's whatever, who cares, it's just a game. At least I'm invited to play a game, unlike back in the good old days of the secondary school. Also, for some reason, Luis and Cass are dating, I think, because they're very close to each other, and Luis was like rubbing her feet, and like, they kissed, I think. And that's like crazy, and I hate that people around me are doing this. So, Cliff's dating someone, Luis is dating Cass, and Ken is fucking other people, and I don't know, it's just kind of hated it. Not hated it, but it's just like, you're just making me feel bad, you know? I wanted to have a girl in my life. And it's so ironic because I finished writing The Virgin, and it's about wanting a girl and wanting to have sex, and it's just like, why me, you know? So I don't know. I'm gonna talk more tomorrow about this. Actually, not really. I'm done anyways. So it went on and on and on and on, and at around 3:30, I and Justin were like, yeah, screw it, let's leave. Everyone's gone already. Cliff's gone to bed. Austin's gone to bed. I need to leave. So me and Justin, we left. And yeah, that's it. Tomorrow, okay, I'm not that happy about today. Theoretically, it's a good day. It's just that I didn't really have a lot of fun. Somehow last year's birthday was more fun. Like, I had more fun last year simply because I had more new things to do last year. Like meeting Jason Tamarick and doing the Film 33 interview with Tova, etc., etc., etc. This year it's less fun. My high wasn't that high, and yeah, but tomorrow I think me being alone at home all day, I think it's a good thing. I think being able to rest and being able to do what I like is like a great thing. And yeah, I guess I look forward to tomorrow. And I don't want to think about romance. I really don't. If I love, I love. If I don't, I don't, you know? It's not my decision. Okay, time now is 2:20 p.m. on September 7th. There we go. Here it is, guys. My actual birthday. Let's give me a round of applause for being able to survive 22 years. Okay. I slept from 5:30 to 2 p.m., but I didn't immediately fall asleep. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of the um, Thai iced tea that Cliff made, but I didn't fall asleep for quite a bit. Um, and I have a theory. I feel like part of the reason why the weed didn't really take too much of an effect on me is because of the tea. Like, I don't know, I think the tea inhibited some of my enjoyment of them. Anyways, yesterday was alright. Didn't blow my mind or anything. And maybe it's because the bar is sort of set higher. Like oh my god, my hair. It's so ugh. The bar is sort of set higher. If last night happened to me in 2022, it would surely be one of the best days because I've never hung out with a bunch of friends who's also artsy and into writing, or at least Justin, and smoked weed with them, or at least tried to get high. But the bar is higher now. What I seek is more now. I seek more than that now. And the painful truth is that I don't know what I seek. What is it that I seek? A girl that I'm romantically interested in? Do I seek success with my short films and filmmaking? Or do I seek something more surprising, like a life-altering experience, a religious experience, hiking on a mountain and, I don't know, experiencing something I've never done before? I don't know. But I feel like I'm seeking something different now. Okay, my voice is getting worse and worse. That's great. Let me drink some water. Holy shit. Okay. But anyways, enough philosophical blabbering. Today, I'm going to celebrate my birthday for real by not going outside. I just slept a lot, which is worrying me a bit because I don't want to sleep too late. So, I should have planned what to do today because there is quite a bit to do. Now, the film In the Heat of the Sun, I cannot finish it. I cannot watch it, I cannot finish it. Yesterday, I tried to watch it using my own mobile data and sharing hotspot to my laptop. Obviously didn't work because the video on YouTube is in 144p. So, unfortunately, not worth it. And today I don't have the time to finish that film either, so I'm going to finish it tomorrow, since I also have a lot of time for some reason tomorrow. So today I'm going to finish the anime Mononoke and watch Late Spring at Night. Before watching Late Spring at Night, though, I would love to, okay, I got it weird. Look at this. Instead of watching, before watching Late Spring at Night, I'm gonna order Uber Eats. I am feeling burger. The thing is, like, I feel wronged after accidentally eating the vegetarian burger at Culver City. So I want to eat a good old, juicy, fatty, greasy beef burger tonight. So breakfast, it'll be finishing the peach pie. Right before it starts getting moldy, I gotta finish it. Lunch, I gotta do the guacamole with tortilla. Because the guacamole is getting oxidized and sour, so gotta finish that too. And tonight we're eating very good. So that's today's plans. I am also gonna hop onto a Discord call with Michelle. Yeah, I think that's it. But nonetheless, I think the biggest gift yesterday was getting hired. I think that is a fantastic gift. Employment. I also received $100 from my aunt. 。 So, thank you. No news from Vinegar Syndrome yet. I'm sure they will send the replacement Blu-ray. I don't know when, but I'm sure they will. I have confidence. And I think that's pretty much it. I still have a bunch of stuff to like edit and write. I also need to film myself. I also want to go live, actually. I want to go live. And I want to draw, I want to read, I want to write. Just the basic stuff. And I think that's it. I think that's basically it for today. Not a lot, really. But definitely treating myself good, eating good, sleeping good. That's my basic principle for a good birthday. And it's fun because next birthday would be a Sunday, so it would also be a holiday. So that's good. I need to enjoy this and the next birthday. And then next birthday would be a Monday, so school again, probably. Or actually maybe not. But yeah, that's the plan. Not much else. Yeah, last night I was talking about romantic feelings, and again, I feel like every time I see somebody I know sort of get into a romantic relationship, or like allude to a romantic relationship, it's always like, you know, why not me, you know? I always say that to myself. But the truth of the matter is that I've been moping over this for like 5 years now, right? Or 4, I don't know. I've been caring about this since I was 18, and now I'm 22, so that's 4 years, roughly. And the thing is, like, there's no point in moping about it, sure, and I've already written like 2 scripts and made another 2 short films, sort of talking about my romantic frustrations. That's already a lot. There's no point in doing that anymore, so I should focus my anger on something else. Find some other angry thing. So I think I've decided to write about toxic masculinity as my next subject. It's not exactly romantic frustration, but I don't know, the badminton story. I want to write that, and that would be a nice distraction from romantic frustration. I'm not in the mood to write anything wholesome. I want to write something violent and gross as well. Okay, speaking of which, I want to apply to the ABCA writer's room, and I'm going to probably DM Ryan, or actually tomorrow I'll be seeing them anyways. I want to ask them if they still need help on the writing department, because if I can join the e-board ASAP, you know, real quick, 1 sec, that would be very fire. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow. And yeah, that's pretty much just it. That's pretty much it. Yeah, happy birthday to me. Yep. It's 8:12 p.m. So nothing happened today. I've only been awake for like 6 hours. Filmed and edited a video, and during the filming of that video, I think it was Diego who was moving something up and down the stairs, and it got really annoying, and I was kind of pissed, so I made some crazy noises. The joy of living with 6 other roommates. But yeah, aside from that, it's been a pretty chill, nothing day. Just finished an anime, and it's already late. I'm debating whether I should just skip the YouTube live and directly have dinner now, or should I do the YouTube live first? And then I also need to call Michelle over Discord, and finally, I need to watch Late Spring. I have videos to edit as well. Fuck. Not a lot, but still some. And yeah, a bunch of people said happy birthday to me, family. Cedric, Leia was the first person to say it. Tova said it. And of course, last night, a bunch of people said it to me. But you know, it's whatevs. Natalie is not saying it. Natalie even said it last year, even though she forgot. The day of, but she said it belated. You know, belated happy birthday. Zara and Miriam did not, but it's okay. I think I'm just gonna end it here. Actually, this birthday is okay. Not expecting anything too much from it. Again, I keep thinking shit like, oh, wouldn't it be great if I spend my birthday with a loved one? But I need to stop thinking that. You know, I can be happy when I'm single, which is basically forever. Like, there are moments where, I mean, last week, when I got onto film sets and I did this and I did that, and I made friends, it's like, yeah, you know, I was happy because I'm climbing up some kind of ladder. So, I don't know, it's like, just focus on something else and find happiness somewhere else. And also, I think one of the most important things is confidence. And like, when I was with Leslie, I was very ill-equipped. Not only was I still struggling and talking to people, but also I had no confidence, and that's like one of the worst things you could do when you're looking for a relationship is to not be confident in yourself, because men and women alike are not looking for insecure people to date. I like confident women, and women like confident men. Confidence is a good thing, actually, and I am too insecure of a person. So yeah, I want to be confident, and I think I'm getting there. And that's pretty much it. Okay, it's 9:20. Finished my live. I just ordered food, smash burgers, and fries. And I wanted to get salad, but the Cobb salad was $13 in that restaurant in Smashburger. So I thought, what else? So I went to Dave's Hot Chicken. I was like, fuck it. I'll just randomly look at other burger stores, burger restaurants, and see if they have side salads. I only need a little salad. I don't need a whole big bowl. So Dave's Hot Chicken has like kale slaw salad. It's only $5. So I'm like, great. So I ordered that. So I'm actually ordering two orders. One is Dave's Hot Chicken's coleslaw. The other is smash burger and fries. So that's great. That works as a meal. And I have Sprite in my fridge. It's all good. And I'm gonna have, I don't need cake. I do have ice cream, so I'll just eat that. And it's gonna be a very filling dinner. So I'm very much looking forward. And yeah. Okay, so Dave's hot chicken kale slaw. Not bad. Okay. The main character, Smash Burger. Okay. Ooh. Cheers. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday.